Again, no clips here for this one, but this comes from Skyward Sword. There's this magic floating island here, and early on somebody dropped something over the edge, and you kind of have to go on a quest to find it. So obviously the lesson from this is that if something goes and falls away from this magic floating island, it never comes back. Unless Link goes and fetches it for Heart Beast. But the idea is, what about wind erosion? Doesn't it blow away some stuff? So what I wanted to do is figure out first, how high is Skyloft? And it looks like it's probably higher than the nimbostratus clouds and around the stratocumulus. So I think I gave it a height of about 3,000 meters is how high it has to be, which originally I was hoping it was going to be really high and nobody could breathe or something. Well, it turns out that's actually okay. But let's go ahead and figure out what the wind would be like there. Is where air balloons and kind of figure out what average wind velocities at certain altitudes are. And at that altitude, it's about 10 to 20 miles an hour. In contrast, at the surface, on average, it's only 5 to 10, so only about half as bad. On the average for America as a whole, so very diverse, kind of we got plains that don't have a lot of protection, we got mountains, we've got lush valleys and everything, so a very diverse ecosystem. Much like Skyloft, it has a lake, it has this, it has that. But on average for America, every year, America loses about 2.2 times 10, 210 milligrams per hectare per year. Hectare is 10,000 meters squared. I like those units better. So 0.22 to 1 kilograms per meter squared per year is blown away. And if it's on Skyloft, it never comes back. But again, that's for a lower wind velocity. And we're going to assume this scales as a factor of v squared because I'm assuming what's blowing away this dirt is kinetic energy, and kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared. So I think it's a fair assumption. So at Skyloft, the actual rate of wind erosion would be about 0.88 to 4 kilograms per meter squared per year, which means I need to know how much surface area of Skyloft there is. This is going to be a fun problem. Screw that, let's make it a cone. So let's just model it as a cone, some nice fuzzy numbers, about 100 meters, probably about 15 meters tall, gives it a surface area overall of 16,000 meters squared. We're only really going to be worrying about half that facing into the wind, and a total volume that we need to erode of 39,000 meters cubed. Soil on average is about 1,300 kilograms per meter cubed. Total mass of the island would be 5 times 10 to the 7th kilograms. So on the lower end, Skyrim with, or I'm sorry, I'm not having a great day. 3,500 years is how much time Skyloft has left, and on the upper end, I'm sorry, other way around, it only has 800 years left. I mean, I guess this isn't like Majora's Mask, you have 3 days, but hey, I guess there is a time limit for this game. Anyone gonna reach it? Alright, my last clip, I just realized like a couple months ago that Netflix added all of the original Pokemon series. I only have like 5 episodes left, I'm having so much fun. So this came from a fairly early in, same episode that Ash beats Brock.
Oh, yes.
This is a rubber charge that will release electricity. If you can hook Pikachu up to it, you might be able to give it a power boost. Of course, right now the river is dry. I have another idea. Yeah, Pikachu's all hooked up.
Okay. All right.
He's getting it.
Pikachu, I choose you.
The Pikachu again. I feel sorry for him, being raised by such a weak Pokemon trainer.
Pikachu, now's our chance to show him how weak we are.